morning, it's Riley here. Today is Friday, October 4th. Today for lunch we are having a chicken cheesesteak wrap, vegetarian beans, and pineapple tidbits. Any student who is interested in varsity forensics should sign up on the sheet outside of Mrs. Cassie Thomas's room in the high school. There will be an informational meeting on Wednesday, October 9th at 2:30 in Mrs. Thomas's room. If anyone is unable to attend the meeting, please see Mrs. Thomas for information prior to this date. The PBIS store will be open on Friday, October 11th from 7:15 a.m. to 8 a.m. and during lunch periods. Prices have been updated and there have been some new items added. The first quarterly incentive will be held on Friday, October 18th at Camp Hamilton, and it will cost 5 Rambler Bucks to attend. The cost for GJCTC students will be 3 Rambler Bucks. Students can sign up for the incentive in the morning and at lunch starting next week. Attention seniors, if you plan to select your senior portrait that was taken by Strawbridge Photography, the selection time will be after October 25th. Details will be given closer to the time. If you choose to purchase a senior portrait from a private photographer, those proofs need to be submitted to Mrs. Young or Mrs. Mersick by school email prior to November 11th. This will guarantee that your senior portrait will be in the yearbook. Attention juniors, this is a reminder to be working on your practice PSAT questions for the upcoming PSAT on October 16th. Attention sophomores, if you are interested in taking the PSAT this year, please stop by the counseling office for a permission slip and booklet. Sign-ups for winter sports are now located in the library. If you're intending to play a winter sport, please make sure you sign up by Tuesday, October 15th. Sign-up sheets will be removed at the end of the day on the 15th. That's all for now. Have a great day.
Today we had a very chilly start with temperatures in the low 40s, but by the afternoon it should warm up to the mid-50s. These chilly temperatures make for a great night watching a movie curled up on the couch with a cup of hot chocolate. This weekend will remain chilly, with Sunday climbing into the mid-60s. There is also a chance of rain, which could ruin some of your weekend plans. Next week does not look too much warmer, but we will talk about that more on Monday. Have a great weekend.
Attention seniors, if you are someone who is interested in art and would be interested in submitting a design to potentially be on the senior class t-shirts, please submit your design to Mason Toth by Friday, October 11th. All submissions will be considered.
Choose your character.
Find your groove and get funky on October 4th for National Get Funky Day. Get funky by wearing the brightest clothes, dance to happy music, smile and laugh. Let your hair down, high five and hug people.
On this day, car that faces Washington, Roosevelt, Jefferson, and Lincoln. On October 4th, 1927, the construction of Mount Rushmore begins. It took 12 years to carve the faces Washington, Roosevelt, Jefferson, and Lincoln. On October 4th, 1927, the construction of Mount Rushmore begins. It took 12 years to carve the faces Washington, Roosevelt, Jefferson, and Lincoln. On October 4th, 1927, the construction of Mount Rushmore begins. It took 12 years to carve the faces Washington, Roosevelt, Jefferson, and Lincoln. On October 4th, 1927, the construction of Mount Rushmore begins. It took 12 years to carve the faces Washington, Roosevelt, Jefferson, and Lincoln. On October 4th, 1927, the construction of Mount Rushmore begins.
What is your favorite after-school activity?
Probably marching band because I just get to mess around and have fun with all my friends.
Who is your favorite teacher?
Probably Mr. Lane because in his class he's really lenient and we can make more jokes than we can with other teachers and have a better time.
What's your favorite part about school?
Probably being able to hang out with my friends and have a fun time with everyone.
Nice, thank you.
This is Gage and you're watching Windber News.
In this week's matchup, we have the visiting Atlanta Falcons taking on the Houston Texans. Wow, the Falcons are awful. I honestly thought the Falcons would be a playoff contender this year, but so far they've been atrocious. Let's talk about the Texans. I mean, Deshaun Watson and DeAndre Hopkins have to make them at least half decent, right? I guess that's why they're 2-2. But I'll take the Falcons in this one, 24-20.
Falcons have one of the most electric offenses in the league, and we'll all get on the same page this week, and I'll play DeAndre Hopkins and Deshaun Watson. I got the Falcons winning 17-14.
Movies that are also currently playing during this time are Abominable, Ad Astra, Downtown Abbey, Rambo: Last Blood, Hustlers, It Chapter 2, Overcomer, and Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Take pride in how far you've come and have faith in how far you can go.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.